In a hospital, the housekeeping staff are the invisible observers. They clear away the chaos and reset the stage. On the night of January 27th, at Artesia General Hospital, the cleaning routine was standard. Bathroom was finally vacant. The housekeeper entered, she wiped the counters, she checked the floor. Finally, she moved to empty the trash can. Usually, these bins hold nothing more than paper towels. But when she lifted the liner, she felt an undeniable, sickening weight. That weight was not refuse. When the bag was opened, the quiet hospital corridor was instantly thrown into chaos. Code blue alarms began to ring. Doctors sprinted. But amidst the panic, one question hung heavy in the air. The 19-year-old girl who had just been in this room for back pain. What exactly had she done in here?
To the female, she's sitting in the dining area. Female Hawaiian or simple 145 medium build wearing a...
To understand the tragedy, we have to rewind. 3 hours before the discovery, Alexee Trevizo walked into the emergency room with her mother, Rosa. She was walking gingerly. Her primary complaint was severe lower back and hip pain. For the medical team, the protocol was clear. They ordered blood work and a urinalysis to rule out infections or kidney stones. But when the lab results came back, the diagnosis shifted. The HCG levels were positive. Alexee was pregnant and full term. But before this critical information could be properly communicated to the patient, the timeline took a detour. Alexee asked to use the restroom. The staff, still processing the lab results, allowed her to go. She entered the single-stall hallway bathroom. The lock clicked. For the next 19 minutes, that door remained shut. 19 minutes is a lifetime in an emergency room. Nurses checked on her through the door. Alexee replied that she was fine, but inside, the biological reality was taking over. According to prosecutors, this is when Alexee delivered a baby boy. There were no calls for help, no screams, just silence. When she finally unlocked the door, the room appeared clean. She walked back to her bed, but the clock had run out. Bathroom was finally vacant. The housekeeper entered, she wiped the counters, she checked the floor. Finally, she moved to empty the trash can. Usually, these bins hold nothing more than paper towels. But when she lifted the liner, she felt an undeniable, sickening weight. That weight was not refuse. When the bag was opened, the quiet hospital corridor was instantly thrown into chaos. Code blue alarms began to ring. Doctors sprinted. We jump forward to the moment the police arrived. This piece of body cam footage has been viewed millions of times. It captures the exact moment the case shifted from a medical event to a criminal investigation. Dr. Vasquez enters the room and delivers the news.
We discovered a baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out in me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this.
But it
I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
scared. It was not crying or nothing.
The reaction in the room is chaotic. Her mother, Rosa, is in disbelief, but listen closely to Alexee's defense. She says, "It wasn't crying." This specific phrase, "it wasn't crying," is not just a reaction. It is the foundation of the entire legal defense strategy.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here.
I
Stop,
just-
stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the that she's bleeding significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her up there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I need your permission to transfer her medicals. She needs to
She's
be
19.
Oh, you're right.
But she is a student too.
She's
No,
still
no,
19
you're
years old.
right. You're right. She needs to. I'm sorry, I forgot she's 19.
Keep having me.
But you need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor delivery. Will you please agree to that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. In terms, I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
That thing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we need to do this correctly. And I want to be transparent with you about what our steps are going to be. Officer, do you guys need to talk to her before we get her transferred?
How long is it going to be before you have to transfer
I
out?
don't know. Are we working on
Okay.
Marina,
So-
do you think 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Okay.
I got detectives on the way, so they're,
Okay.
they're going to be talking to her.
Okay.
Do you guys have, I'm the charge nurse here, do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months?
Nothing was crying.
Lexi, have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
Nothing was crying.
Any other questions? Okay.
So as of right now, like I said, is we're going to have the detectives come over here and they're going to talk to you. Okay. We have to gather some more information about what's going on. They'll get your statement. They're going to get the doctor's statements. They're going to get everybody's statements. Okay. So I don't know everything yet. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you nothing honestly. Okay. All I can
But
say
she's
is-
not going to go to jail.
Right now,
Doesn't know.
well, right now she's being detained, so she's not going to leave from here at all. Period. Okay. So one of us will
Is
be
it in your custody? Like,
Yeah, she's detained. Yeah, she's not under arrest, but she is detained. Okay, she's not free to leave. So while this whole thing is coming up, is you're not free to leave. Okay, one of us will be in here the whole time with you, because you're not going to try to leave or nothing like that.
She
All right.
won't.
Like I said, the detectives will be here. They're going to talk to you. I mean, your care is of the utmost right now, okay? They're going to do what they need to do to take care of you to make sure you get stable. They get you transferred out or whatever. Like I said, the detectives are already been notified. They're already on the way. So they're going to come talk to you, all right? So don't leave. Don't try to do nothing. One of us is always going to be in here in this room with you, okay? Unless we have to step out for doctor's orders or something like that, because if they need to examine you or do something with you. But other than that, like I said, you are detained. You are not free to leave at this point. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where was the baby at?
I don't know. I have no clue yet. Like I said, I just talked to the charge nurse. We're still getting all the information right now. Okay. Once we get that information, like I said, the detectives, they can clue you in on everything and talk to you more about it.
Okay.
All right. Do you happen to have an idea on?
We're about to look at the autopsy results and the floating lung theory. But quickly, do you think the hospital staff missed the red flags when Alexee first arrived? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you value objective analysis, please subscribe to CrimeLog. This case will likely be decided by science, specifically a method known as the float test. The medical examiner found air in the baby's lungs. In forensic pathology, if the lungs float, it typically implies the baby took a breath that he was born alive. This supports the prosecution's charge of first-degree murder. But the defense attorney, Gary Mitchell, argues that this science is flawed. They point to the medication Alexee was given for her back pain, phentermine, and morphine derivatives. They argue these drugs could have caused a stillbirth. Furthermore, they claim the air found in the lungs wasn't from breathing, but was forced in during the doctor's frantic attempts at CPR. It's a battle of experts. pathology versus toxicology. Today, the legal war is being fought on two fronts. While Alexee faces murder charges, her family has sued the hospital for negligence, claiming they never should have let a woman in active labor go to the bathroom alone. While the family accuses the hospital of missing the signs, prosecutors argue the signs were impossible to miss even at home. Just weeks before the incident, Alexee was photographed at school events and cheerleading competitions. In these images, wearing a fitted uniform, the physical signs of a full-term pregnancy are undeniable. It raises a disturbing question. In a house where nothing goes unnoticed, how does a 9-month pregnancy go unseen? Was it truly ignorance, or was it a collective denial? Alexee remains free pending trial, a fact that has sparked outrage online after photos surfaced of her attending her prom. Was this a calculated crime by a teenager who wanted to hide a secret? Or was it a terrified reaction to a stillbirth, fueled by medication and panic? The evidence was in the trash bag, but the intent is in the mind. If you found this investigation compelling, please hit the like button. To uncover more stories from the dark side of human nature, don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe.